Welcome back. It's the week 2 of the stage 4 lockdown here in Victoria. Another challenging week for us here in Melbourne. Now let's go through the figures on Monday. Of course, don't forget last Sunday the figures were 394 with 17 deaths. Monday fared a little bit better. 322 was the final number, but the deaths unfortunately went up to 19. And you can see the number of tests around 20,000, just under there with 1.7% the hit rate there. That takes us into Tuesday, and the week before it was 439. The numbers this time around were slightly higher than Monday, but not by much. The deaths went up by another 18, sadly. A slight decrease on Monday's figure. And the tests there, we can see just over 34,000 tests, just below 1% on the hit rate. And we finished with 331 new cases on Tuesday. So some slight optimism. Midweek, once again, it was the record that we had the week before, 725. This time around, it was a lot better, 410. The testing as well, getting up around 20,000. As you can see, the hit rate just over 2%, and we finished with 410. So a massive improvement on that record of 725 the week before. So a bit of a sigh of relief, but again, that Wednesday proved a high point. Thursday, and we wanted to see a decrease. Of course, last Thursday was 471. This time around, a figure of 278 with 8 deaths confirmed. The testing was ramped up, and we see the figures barreling over 20,000 there. The hit rate ended up at 1.32%. 278, a decrease of 132 on the day before, and just under 21,000 tests for Thursday. Friday came, and after that good news on Thursday, the figure did jump back up, unfortunately, back over 300 into 372, and 14 deaths is what we finished with. And again, that's up and down like a yo-yo, but not as big a jump as it was the week before. The testing ended up at around 18,908, 1.96% was the hit rate of positive tests. A pleasant Saturday weather-wise, and that was hard to keep Melburnians indoors. The figures ended up at just over 302, the final figure there. You can see the testing, well over 22,000 tests were completed, 1.3% the hit rate, and the figure ended up at 302. Luckily, only 4 deaths this time around, so even though it's still sad, a much better result on the death count there for Saturday. Sunday came around again, and everyone was waiting with bated breath to see what the figure would be. And another decrease in figures, which was a positive way to end the second week of lockdown. And the figure ended up at 279. Sadly, the deaths, though, jumped back up to 16 deaths. 21,500 tests, 1.29% was the hit rate. And the Victorian government then confirmed today that they will extend the state of disaster by another 4 weeks until the 13th of September. All data courtesy of the DHHS website. We'll be back next week with another look at Stage 4, life in lockdown here in Victoria.